So my favorite moment of this year was we had this really sweet but very shy dog named Xena, who was pretty scared of the world, but she really liked other dogs. She was here for a while and I worked with her quite a bit, and then this amazing family came in and adopted her. And then just a completely honest accident that any of us could make, on one of her first nights at home, Xena slipped out of her collar and ran away. And the family was completely distraught. They spent that entire first night out in the park where she had gotten lost. They were looking for her, but she just was too scared, too skittish, and they couldn't find her. So they called us, and I went out that day with this other really shy dog that we had named Smiley. They were both shut down, so when they were here at the shelter, we had kenneled them together. They lived together. So I ended up spending, I think, about 6 hours that day out with the family, just waiting, trying to catch a glimpse of her, hoping that we were going to be able to get her back. Toward the end of the day, after being out in that field for a really long time, we finally caught a glimpse of Xena. So I asked if I could just sit out in plain view, but without anyone else around, just me and this other dog, Smiley. And I was sitting there for about 20-25 minutes, and then all of a sudden see Xena poke her little head around a corner, and she kind of does a double take, seeing Smiley, inches closer to him, realizes it's him, runs towards him, and then my favorite moment was when she looked up and saw me and just leapt into my arms and started shaking and crying just because she was so overwhelmed and so happy, I think, to be safe and secure and back home again, and being able to walk her back to her family, who was so scared, so nervous for her, and see them get to just wrap her up into their arms again was by far the best moment.